Hi, I'm Noonies. Thanks for watching Adventures with Noonies. Today we are at Mount Airy Forest in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's off of Coleraine Avenue. And our adventure is going to be on a loop trail. It's a 5-mile loop trail called Stepping Stones. Because the entrance to back here is closed off in the late fall, I think, early winter. I didn't look at the sign. I've seen it before, but I just don't remember. This is the second post you come across, and it says Stone Steps Ridge Area 19 this way. So this is where we're going. And when I said I haven't been back here on to Stone Steps, I've been hiking in Mount Airy before, but I used to come to Mount Airy Forest all the time in my 20s, but actually Stone Steps, not since I was a teenager, I don't believe. Now, I was here at the beginning of December with somebody who fell off of a ladder about a week before we tried to do this trail, and she couldn't make it more than a half mile, so then we had to go back, which is fine. She was brave for trying it. But where we went in was down here a ways, but since I'm solo hiking today, we're going to go all the way down to Stone Steps. I think it's the overlook, and we'll see if we can pick up the trail there. Well, I don't see a trailhead here, so I'm going to go back to where I started when I came the other day. It could be back there, but I know there's a trailhead up here, just a couple more feet. So if you come down that long drive, this is where you'll end up. We'll see if the potty's open. But since it's the end of December, I doubt it. It's pretty bad when you haven't even started your hike yet and you have to pee. It was easier to see when I came here before, because now I can't find the trail. And I know it was down here. I was thinking it was down here by this 19 sign. We're just gonna go in the woods and see what happens. Wish me luck, folks. I don't think it was this far down. It's pretty bad when you get lost before you even start. Let's see where this goes. La 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 la. I don't have a clue. Woohoo, I found it. The hard way. I just didn't walk up far enough, and I passed it going down. So, lots of trees to crawl over. I was going to stop at Walmart on my way home, but, but I have a feeling I have a muddy butt. I'll let you know this just goes down and it dead ends. And I know that from the beginning of the month. Then we walked just a little bit further and turned around. So I really know nothing about this trail. So we'll find out together in a few. Just made it down the hill. And this is the dead end I was talking about. So the Quarry Trail, I know I need to be on that. I'm going to get on all trails and see which way to go. When I was here at the beginning of the month, we went right, but I'm going to go left and see where that takes us. So I'll let you know what we decide to do. Okay, I decided that we are going to do the Quarry Trail. It's very muddy. I'm trying out my Ultras in the mud, see how they are. So far, I think I like my hiking shoes better than my trail runners. I want to be out of here before it rains. As much rain as we've had and as wet as this trail is, the trail looks just as wet as the creek. Huh. This is so pretty. I love it. This is one of my favorite parts. I'm thinking later in 2024, well, sometime in 2024, it's still 2023, there's a ice cream trail, something like that here, and it takes you to probably what I'm thinking, because I know I've hiked down by this whoopie dip before. It's called Putz's, and I remember going there when I was a real little girl with my parents. So that would be fun to hike here and then go sit down and get some ice cream. They have chairs and tables outside, and then hike back up. There's also, I don't think we're doing it today, maybe, but a treehouse trail. You can see the treehouse from the parking lot, but it's just a cool little thing just to sit in. But that's not on this trail. We may pass it, but I don't think I'm going to stop because I'm going kind of slow with all the mud. Doing better going up than going down. It looks like we're finished with the quarry trail until we go back on it, come across it again, and that will be by the trail where I have to get my car. So this says D that way, F is that way, and nothing goes that way supposedly. So we'll see. Guess we'll head on F this way. Just thought I'd let you know we are now on the Furnace Trail, which is F. So we're going in the right direction. Okay, there's a letter E, but I thought we were on F. I didn't see a turnoff. We'll just keep going and see where we go. Actually, I noticed that when I was mapping the trail this morning, I didn't see E on the map. So I do believe we are going in the right direction. It looks like we are finished with the Furnace Trail. So we've done the Quarry Trail and the Furnace Trail. I think oh no, F goes two different ways. So area 22 goes that way. So Oval Trail, I don't remember seeing that. I'm thinking we go to the left. Let me look at my map. I'm pretty sure we go this way. I'll let you know if I'm wrong. But I know I'm right. Ha! Ah! I know I'm right because we have to do stone steps still and stone steps this way. Whoop whoop. Okay, let you know when we get there. So far I've only run into two groups of people, and I would say I think a total of 9 people on this trail. So if you want to be by yourself and hike in December, this is a good time, a good trail to do it. Woo! I'm slip sliding away. Okay, it says F that way, stone steps down, So I believe we're going down. So, and it looks like that's what the map says because I just looked at the map. So far so good. Only lost once, and that was before we started. So I think we're doing well. I'll let you know. I swear it took me about an hour to get down that hill. I felt like I was ice skating down it. My feet were just sliding straight down. My left knee that was hurting, that caused me to go to physical therapy, is hurting. But I can move it, and that's the good thing. So I'm not worried about that. This is not where I thought it was taking me down. So again, I was wrong. Old memories can be wrong. Oh, no, I think I was right. I was absolutely right. No, I wasn't. Okay. We are close to the restaurant I mentioned before, Putz's, but we need to go up here. And I do believe if I stayed on Trail F, that would have been a shortcut. But that's okay. I need the steps and the practice. So definitely no complaints. Okay, we came from L. If we stayed on F, we would have avoided all those steps. That probably took me an hour and 10 minutes to do. I don't know. But the map says we are to go to G. So off we go. And it's drier here. Oh, I know where we are. Not really, but kind of. Earlier in the video, I talked about the tree house. So if we went to the left and followed H, we would go to the tree house. But because I don't know what other obstacles we have ahead, we should make it out of here before the park closes, no problem. But I want to make sure. So I don't want to get locked in the park. That would really suck. So we're going to stay on this one, and we'll go to the treehouse another day. I absolutely do not have a clue how this happened, but I came out by where I'm parked. So I know I'm not finished. I'll get on all trails and see if I can find where I'm supposed to go. Too many people are over there. I'm not that far from where I parked, but I'll try to find the trail. If not, we're done because I've done a loop. But something's not right. I think I'm supposed to catch the trail somewhere. I'm not sure. Not quite finished with stone steps. Today is Saturday, December 30th. And last week on the 26th, well, this week actually, this is where we came out. And it was a dreary day. It just rained here, but it turned out to be a beautiful morning so far. It's pretty early for me. But there was so much mud last week and lots of obstacles, and I came out here and saw my car and decided I'm going home. So I figured the trail was over. What I didn't realize, I knew there had to be another part where the trail picked up, but I didn't know where it was. And I found it leaving on the 26th. Okay, this is where we entered last time. We went down that long street and went to the second street to the left, walk down there. And the trail I entered, which I don't think was part of the Stone Steps trail, which took me there, was on that street. It would have been much easier to start on the trail I showed you, or this one right up here that I passed on my way home a few days ago. So here we are at the start of this trail. The Red Oak Trail is what it's called. There's a nice picnic table there. And there's stone steps, but those aren't the stone steps. So we're about to take off. I forgot my selfie stick, so it'll be interesting. Just a challenge. What I believe this trail is going to do is to go around, because right now I actually laid in bed the night that I did this earlier in the week thinking about it, and I bet this is going to go around, and soon I'm going to be in the area where I started, and then that's going to go around by the shelter I showed you at the beginning of this video, and then just go around. I was really confused when I started this the other day because I had the right amount of mileage for the trail, the time it took, but what I didn't take in consideration is walking to the trail getting on the trail, and miles I did before I got here, which do not count as trail miles, but I was looking at the whole. So, and all my trail miles are not videoed either. Like we had a family hike Black Friday to Natural Bridge. Those are trail miles, but that's family time. So there won't be a video on that. And it's muddy today. And I should have probably tried my hiking shoes instead of my trail runners, my Ultras. I'm okay on this so far, but going down the hills, I mean, the traction's good, but going down the hills, I was just sliding like I was ice skating. There was one hill that it looked like the entire hill was going to fall down. So we'll go this way. I was, lots of obstacles, and it's good because this is something on the Appalachian Trail. This is something that we'll have to deal with on a regular basis. So it's something we need to get used to. It's been drizzling on and off all day. The sun comes out, then it goes in a bit, but it's warmed up and it is awesome. My hands are no longer red. I should have brought gloves, but it says, "To the Stone Steps." So maybe we're here. Judging by where they were on the map and the time it took me to get here, which is forever, and all this sludge, these might be the Stone Steps. We'll find out. These are stones, and they look like steps. So, guess what, folks? These are stone steps. These are actually quite cool. I forgot to eat breakfast, and somebody, the whole time going down over there, I smelled something sweet being baked, and now I'm going up and I smell it. So there has to be a house or a restaurant, something close by, bakery. It's much easier on the steps. There's more. Oh, I love it. I spoke too soon. There's a lot. Still love it. Good for the heart. Good for the lungs. We did it. Yay. Just a few more feet to go and then figure out where we're going. Let's see here. To Red Trail to the right, to Area 13 to the left. Don't have a clue what that is. Ponderosa Shelter and something West Fork. So West Fork Road goes that way. We were there yesterday, so we know that's the wrong way. I'm thinking we go right and stay on B. When you get there, do not turn right. That takes you off the loop trail. So I turned around and came back and went straight, which would have been from where I was turning left. And now I'm back on trail according to all trails. So it will take us back to the Quarry Trail. Does that mean I have to redo the Quarry Trail? Or will it take me to the part of the Quarry Trail where I came on? We'll see. Extra steps won't hurt. I did want to do a short trail in Dayton, so we'll see if there's time. Based on my time now, there will be, but we'll see. The problem is a place like this, which is gorgeous, great for day hikes, but if you have to pee and you're a girl, where do you go? Well, that's interesting. This part of the trail, I love every part of the trail, but this part's the easiest because it's the driest. I believe we did it, folks. We really did the loop. There may be a part in the middle that's funky. It may not be. But according to all trails, I did what I was supposed to. And I think it's just a loop that all trails makes. I'm learning all this because, or people make and put it there. I'm not sure. Please let me know in the comments. But, and the reason I say that is because they're just a bunch of different trails. So that's why you have to map them out before you go. So if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be the Quarry Trail that we took when we started. This is the Quarry Trail. This is where we started. And pay attention because the trees all say E on them. Up here, it's like white paint with a pink E. So, not going up there. I want to make it to Dayton if I can, to do another trail. So we'll see. I think make good time considering it took me like an hour to get down the one trail, but I'm getting it. I'm getting more comfortable and confident walking in this slush, which is good because this is good training for the AT. And this is where we came down from. That is where we entered this trail the other day. And we're going to look and find out what my problem was. Why I couldn't see it. I think I wasn't looking for it going down originally. And coming back, I just didn't go far enough. Yeah. This is almost, how can you miss this? And there's a little arrow pointing to the left. So what happened is I came down and I was focusing on seeing if there was another way to the trail. But Ponderosa / Corey Trails, DMB. We were on both. We're not going down there, but we probably hiked by it. I'd put money on it. Okay, we're at the end where I started. I parked to the left because that's where I came out the other day, and we walked over to the right. Oops. And we walked over to the right, and that's where we started today. Okay. Well, the Stone Steps trail is complete. It was challenging and awesome. I felt like one of the people that just start the AT that Pink Hot Dog on Playground Earth TV talks about. He's about my age, and he hiked the Appalachian Trail twice. Once this year solo, and once last year with his wife, Mushroom. But he talks about people when they start the AT, they have this glow. And I feel like that was me as I'm sliding down the hill, trying to remember how to roller skate, going, woohoo, I got this. But, so yeah, I probably looked really dorky. I met some awesome people, and my skin's itching because it's cold. One group of women I met, they hike, it's called with Explorer Chicks. I need to look that up. They said they hike all over, and they just hiked in Africa, if I remember correctly. I just started when I met them this morning, and I was cold and going down tons of mud like I've never been before, which is good training. 711 feet of elevation. It was fun. Best part of the trail was just getting out, seeing people, getting into nature. It wasn't the trail wasn't bombarded with people. My Christmas nails. The worst part of the trail, the mud. But that was also a good thing. So you take something that you think is yucky and make it positive, because by the time I finished, I was figuring out how to walk in that mud, and when you slide, what to do, and not taking an hour to go a few feet because I'm afraid of falling, which I did pick up my pace. But yeah, it's never taken me this long to do a trail in my life because I was being very cautious, which is probably good, but I'll learn. I'll get there. So I'm on my way to Dayton. I'm going to try to do a trail there. It's only less than 2 miles. Not a lot of hills. There's some trees I want to show you there. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit like. If you want to see more of these videos, please hit subscribe, and have an awesome day. Thank you.